On the west side of Cincinnati is the Queen City's largest neighborhood, Westwood, boasting a population of about 35,000 residents. Established in the late 1860s, Westwood originally attracted many of the city's wealthy, including Procter & Gamble's co-founder, James Gamble. Fast forward to 2023, and Westwood is today a community with a strong blend of socioeconomic and ethnic backgrounds. Unfortunately, over time, Westwood has faced disinvestment, with empty storefronts, vacancy, and blight increasingly common in the community. But the winds of change are starting to blow, beginning with this building. Perched on the busy corner of Harrison and McHenry, there is some long history here, not all of it good. Jake Hodesh is the developer who saw what could become of this old, empty, one-story structure in the center of a food desert. Hodesh looked past the recent history of drugs and crime here and saw a way to serve his community.
We talked with key stakeholders in the neighborhood. We got pretty deep with the CDC here, with the neighbors, service providers in the neighborhood, and talked to folks about what they wanted and what they needed. We were like, let's see if we can find a bodega slash like Latino market that could go in here. We think that they could thrive.
Westwood used to have a Kroger. It used to have a Save-A-Lot. Then one day, both were gone.
As of just a few months ago, you literally couldn't buy groceries, you couldn't buy fresh produce.
Abe Brandyberry is the executive director of Urban Promise, a Westwood community development nonprofit.
And so the closest Kroger is like 3-4 miles away, and so it became very difficult for them to have access to groceries.
So they turned this into this. It's called La Monarca Supermercado, a bustling market with packed shelves and colorful produce galore, and it speaks the local language. Since opening 3 months ago, La Monarca Supermercado's small aisles have been full of customers thankful they no longer have to take a bus or walk for a basic need. Eduardo Matias has lived in Westwood for 18 years. The new market, he says, is a game changer.
Before this, it was hard to get food sometimes.
What did you do when you didn't have food?
Before I didn't have a car, I took the bus. It takes long to wait for the bus to go to the grocery store.
Hodesh purchased this building from the port, leveraging the development agency's experience in solving the challenges of food deserts in Hamilton County.
Most of these communities we're working in are already food deserts, so one of the top priorities of those communities is bringing some sort of grocery store produce back into the neighborhood.
Most days, you'll find La Monarca's store manager, Neo Hernandez, ringing up his customers' items.
It means a lot because we try to connect with every people here in Westwood.
Throughout the day, Neo can see how grateful his customers are for the convenience of Westwood's new corner grocery and the need it fills for the community.
They told me like they are happy because we are here already, because they have to drive to Glenway or to find another big places, but they are happy right now because they don't have to drive, they can walk here.
Now, thanks to a collaborative effort between the developer, the community, and the port, what was just recently a food desert is now practically an oasis.
I think if the port wasn't involved, this would probably just turn into another corner convenience store with beer and pop and snacks.